John Ashmead and Rachel Stacey.
Okay, so might be he's taking it. You said the reserve's 172, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there he is at the back of the grid, all on his own.
Yeah.
Back of the grid being a long way from the front of the grid in this class.
Did a great practice start, but let's see what he does with this. You keep an eye on that end and I'll keep an eye on this end.
All right, the revs rise, the lights go out very quickly indeed. Nobody seems to be caught out though. Everybody off the line very quickly indeed, very smooth. 159 at the back there, looks to be struggling a little bit.
Bobby Campbell made at least one row there.
Good stuff. Into first corner for the first time. Redgate doesn't claim any victims this time round, nor does Hollywood. Down through the crane of curves the pack goes. We pick them up on blur cam. Into the it's not exactly HD stuff, is it here?
Jerk cam, isn't it? It's like, make your eyes go funny.
Lots of things to do that at our age. Okay, they disappear off there. We're going to pick them up at Schwantz, and sure enough, it's a big swarm of 500s arguing over every single place on the grid there. Long line of them, isn't there? How many bikes started this race? Over 30 or something?
Let me have a count.
How many numbers you got there? You're going to run out of fingers first.
41 it would look like.
41, well, so I'm thinking it's probably 40 because of that reserve. So I think that's probably the absolute maximum that we're allowed on the grid here at Donington Park, 2.5 miles. Out we come. Is that McRae out in the lead? I think it might be. I'm trying to get myself familiar with all the colours. And of course the other problem with the CB500s is there's not a whole lot of colour really. Though these things are so reliable that bike preparation consists of heading down to Halfords, getting a couple of rattle cans and spraying your wheels one colour, your frame another.
Yeah, they're all busy looking for lightweight paint, I reckon.
Yeah. Out we come of Goddard's for the first time of asking. And that's definitely not McRae leading. That's the number...
Max Hardy was made it up to fourth into the hairpin, and now he's gone up to third into turn one.
Okay, it's Ben Round who leads the way there. So it seems to be playing up a little bit. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Unlucky for you. Okay, yeah, over the line it was Round from McRae, so it's Luke ahead of Max this time. Then it was indeed Max Hardy. And then Sylvester, Kershaw, O'Hara, North, Woodall, Grimes, Osborne, Horner, Ianson, the impressive rookie there, ahead of Ashmead, and Alexander Mann rounds out your top 15. The fastest man in the first sector there, or the second sector I should say, was Luke McRae. We're going to get the sector times coming in now as they trip the timing being just before Coppers.
Max McRae and Max Hardy are beating each other up, which is all around the train curves and up through to McLean's.
They're in different classes as well, because they're both equally as tall, but I think there's a little bit more beef on Max. Because I think Max McRae rather than Max Hardy. Max Hardy a bit more of a racing snake, though. He's struggling with the dimensions of the bike, I think he was saying yesterday.
This is what I was looking at. They have that fight they have been having has allowed a gap to open up.
Somebody down there, unfortunately, locks the front end. That's one of the top 4 or 5. We'll pick up exactly who that is. The rider is up, absolutely okay. Crunches a bit of gravel, but nothing too severe as the marshals quickly go and help him. Well, he's already picked the bike up, but of course he can't restart. Certainly wasn't our leader, because that is still Mr. Ben Round. He's doing a great job out in front with Luke McRae behind. That was Max McRae, unfortunately.
I thought it was, but I didn't want to call it
before
he started
absolutely, until we
order.
get confirmation. Don't want to go upsetting people unnecessarily. So that promotes Max Hardy up to third place now overall.
Well, those guys were, as I said, fighting around all around the circuit, so maybe there was a bit of elbow bashing going on in that the Heineken hairpin.
The Heineken hairpin down there.
Oh, we've got one down on the exit of Goddard's last corner.
Yeah, another rider up, and
the marshal's doing a great job there in the line of fire.
Absolutely. So the rider limps off to try and regain his breath. Looks a little bit winded rather than wounded, and just getting himself sorted out as he falls to his knees by the side of the track there. So taking a bit of a thump by the look of it. Not quite sure who that is. Who else has gone?
No, he's up and about.
Trouble is, we run out of screen very quickly. Okay, it looks like Marty Dello's not made it to the line either, unfortunately for him. So 2 down, but there's still 38 of them out there arguing over the positions. A couple of people not tripping the timing beam out the back there, but that will be because transponder issues as the leaders make their way down. Still Ben Round leading the way ahead of Luke McRae. And
Max McRae's having a fight with 3 people now.
No, Luke McRae.
sorry.
No, that's right. Max having a fight with the gravel trap, and he lost.
Sorry, got my Maxes mixed up.
Yeah.
Sorry, people.
Too many Maxes. Yeah, Max Hardy. Yep.
Yeah, he's decided to fight with everybody else now. He's having a look for an overtake up into the last corner, but I don't think he's going to make that one stick. We'll find out when they come out. No, he hasn't managed to hold get that pass done. Number 23, Kershaw, has held him off. So Ben Round, he's looking for that checkered flag. He hasn't landed on the top step of the podium so far this year. So he would dearly love to add to his already impressive medal collection with that one final thing, that mighty gold medal. Not sure if he picked up one last year either. So have a quick look. No, I don't think he won a race last year either, so this could well be a first ever victory if Ben Round can hold on to it. However, Luke McRae is definitely looking to upset his apple cart, and being given that he was a dual winner yesterday, you definitely wouldn't bet against him, would you? This is a big gap at the front, really, for a TB500 race. Gap between first and second is reasonably large, but it's even bigger between second and the group fighting for third. I
think a little tumble at Max McRae might have upset the mojo of the chasing pack behind him. It only takes something small like that to upset things. Yeah, it was Kershaw who went past on Hardy this time. Abby Marshall made up a couple of places as she went past Dwyer and Siggins down the back there. Kearney lost a couple of places down there, so lots of chopping and changing. Rachel Stacey is indeed out there. She's just been passed by the other rookie Jordan there. So leaders make their way down into the hairpin. They're going to come across this little line. This time there will be 3 laps left. So the real interest is that scrap for third place overall, where we've got literally 7 bites arguing over it.
Yeah.
So Round up now. So look at the gap here as well. The last time across the line, Round led McRae by 0.5.
Hardy is up the inside into 4th place, into the hairpin. Into the last corner. And he's made that stick, so another place better off for Max Hardy. Ben
Round's chosen a good time to set his personal best lap, and indeed the fastest lap of the race. He's into the
1:48.593.
Extends the lead by 0.7 of a second over Luke McRae. So I have to say, it looks like he's got the measure of Luke. This could well be his first ever win. We'll wait for a few laps and see. But Kershaw still there in third. No changes anywhere in the field, certainly in the top 20. Got to go back to the 21st place where, let's see, Kearney loses a couple of places to Johns and Adorjan. Phil Anson is leading the rookies once again. He must have quite a lead in the rookie championship, actually. He's been doing a very good job all year long, picking up lots of gold, albeit in classes.
Our reserve rider Campbell is having a steady race. He's managed to make it across the line now in 34th. So
he'll get a better grip position next time round, of course.
Exactly.
So at the moment, it looks like Ben Round is going to take the win, the fastest lap, and the pole position for the next race. We'll wait and see. And the other thing that might come into play here, of course, Rick, we spoke about it in earlier races. I'm just wondering if we're going to see any back marker issues for the top 2. Is that the top 2 coming down?
I believe that's them, yeah, mate.
Well,
they've got no one in their way.
Go, so hopefully we won't.
It's 1 corner now for Ben Round to get his win.
7-lap race.
Oh, it's going to be tight for third here. Max Hardy's got third at the moment, but he's being lined up for an overtake. Yeah, Adrian Kershaw, I believe, has just gone up the inside of Max Hardy in the last corner.
He did that last time.
But he's managed to hold him off. And they run to the line, and Hardy takes that.
2 laps left to go, so 7-lap races today.
My bad.
Don't worry. It's all good, mate. It's all mistakes that we all make all the time.
That's good, because they're still battling into the first corner, so we'll get more of this.
more of this to go as the gap opens up at the front a little bit further there. 1.7 seconds now for Ben Round. So not sure what he had for breakfast this morning, but clearly it's working for him very nicely indeed. Or maybe he went on the ballerini diet and didn't have anything to save a little bit of weight. Big old gaggle of bikes heading into Goddard's now as well. I think that could be Grimes heading Johns and Jordan, not quite sure, but there's a lot of orange vests all trying to argue over the minor placings in the orange vest race as well. There's 4 or 5 of them very close together. But the main interest, of course, is at the very sharp end where we watch Round and McRae into Coppers.
Yeah, very similar times for them, but just fractionally quicker for Round than McRae, and obviously their similar times are quicker than those battling in 3rd, 4th and 5th, so they're making a big gap appear between them and the other chasing 3 or 4.
Well, as you know better than anybody, this game is all about fractions of a second.
Yeah.
Fraction here, fraction there.
Keep knocking those consistent laps off and you just stretch it away.
Here come the leaders round the Heineken hoop. Power the way out. Here comes that big battle again. Half a dozen bikes involved. You see the big frame of Max Hardy definitely enjoying the race. You're right, he has lost out a little bit. I think that's to Kershaw. He's trying to regain those places.
Yeah, he's been pushed down now to 5th.
Got the whole air brake thing happening as soon as he sits up, of course. Over the line, the number 23 machine in 3rd place off Kershaw, ahead of North. Dan North, the reigning champion. And Max Hardy there in 5th now.
And
so
now
not a good lap for him.
because he's just done a nice overtake move into Redgate.
2.8 seconds is the gap from Round to McRae now, so very bad lap for McRae that time round.
Oh yeah, it's a second down on what he's been doing.
Yeah, so not quite sure if he's got a problem. Maybe that's why he's not able to take the challenge to Ben Round, in fairness to him.
Well, he might have been pushing on to do so, mate. Made a little mistake somewhere, and it's you only have to make a little mistake, and you can lose a second just like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, does not take much at all. Big gaggle of bikes over the line there, only for the minor placings. But well, actually, I say minor placings. No, the top that is actually for the last place in the rookies. Pretty much that little scrap there. The leaders now making their way around the back for the last time. They're out of Coppers down the straight, heading back down towards the Foggy S's. In fact, I think that'll be them who are going to appear before us right now.
And there is a back marker.
Yeah, now back marker's going quite slowly. Yeah. Ben Round should get him way easily under the brakes.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the timing there, but he has managed to just get under him into the hairpin.
Yeah, if anybody, I think McRae's going to lose the back marker shuffle a little bit here, actually. Not pushing on too hard. I think he knows he's been beaten in this race. Frustratingly so, but he'll still maintain his championship lead. But here comes the battle behind.
Now he's back to 4. As Kershaw goes up the inside again and makes it stick.
Nice work from Mr. Kershaw.
Yeah,
there.
Biggest gap now between. Yeah, that was it. Biggest gap now was right then at the end of the race.
Yep, McRae rolled right out of it at the end there. So Ben Round celebrates his first win. I think that might be his first ever win in the overall terms of the CB500s. I'm happily be corrected on that, but nonetheless, it's still a gold medal for him.
He's got the set there. First win and pole position because of the fastest lap for the next race.
Every reason to be very happy with that particular performance.
They've just got to keep their fingers crossed there has been no track transgressions.
Yes, because we don't see the track transgressions until after the event because they get published in the results. And that goes to that. All good.
Right.
So, yeah, McRae came here with a 29-point lead over Kershaw, and he's beaten him every race so far this weekend, so his lead in the championship is at least safe. Go with the amended one, okay, because what that will be, it will be amended to exactly, so there we go. So we move on to the first of today's power bike races, and today in the power bikes we